Okay. Hey guys. So, I just wanted to hop back on here and just touch bases with everyone and see how everyone's doing. They made it through the holidays and getting back into the swing of things. So hopefully some of you will watch the replay, but for now, it's me and Sarah. So the flash sale was great today. We know now that these flash sales are super popular. They go fast, and it's it's not even so much if you get in first. I mean, I had a 30-minute wait this morning when I hopped on, but making sure that you're on at whatever time it starts and get in and get your stuff. Because if you're waiting, till the afternoon or the evenings, then things sell out. And it's hard for our customers who work or have school drop off and things like that. I know I was trying to do it while I was driving. Don't tell anybody. So yeah, it was good. I loved all the Disney stuff. A few people got some of those mini warmer bundles that was like buy one, get one free. And I can't wait to see what's in the mystery bundles. That will be really exciting because they said it's not what was on the sale page. So it'll be a real mystery of what's in them. Super cool. So we like more than doubled our team sales today doing this flash sale. So even if you only sold a couple things, if you only had a couple orders, that's more than you had yesterday. And you probably wouldn't have had if we didn't have the flash sale. So count those as extras. And if it doesn't happen, I mean, if it didn't happen, I'm sorry, and we'll just have to try for the next one. So we got iPhone 333. Hi.
Hi.
So we're just talking about the flash sale and how that went, and if anybody had questions, if it was your first one, if you were excited or anything like that. So you're welcome to share if you want to unmute. It's just kind of like an open chat tonight. So yeah. All right. So then did you want to add anything? I don't know who you are, iPhone 333. If you want to leave your name in the comments just so I can put a name to a face.
I think it's me, Lucy.
Okay. Got it. Sometimes it's hard when the iPhones don't have names or when they have the kids' names. When we Zoomed a lot during COVID, it was funny because everyone's kids' names were on their
Oh,
Zooms.
okay.
Yeah, it was funny. So did you get some stuff in the flash sale? Did you have some customers order?
I had a couple people ask me to get certain things like the bar bundles.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to do that during my break because, I'm teaching in the morning,
Yeah.
so I can't. But during my break, I got a lot of great things, things that I wasn't expecting, but I'm pretty sure that I can sell those to my coworkers. And, there was I was surprised of how many great deals there were
Yeah.
on the flash sale. So, some bars that I've been wanting to try, like the Little Mermaid one, and
Mm-hmm.
um the other one that I've been wanting to try. There was another one, and I just, I was able to purchase them. I think for $1 something. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I was excited. I did a little damage,
Yeah.
but I think that I'll be able to, like, the bar bundles. I'll be able to sell them because I had some clients and coworkers request those.
Yeah.
So that's good. And yeah, I'm excited and can't wait to get all the fun stuff, right, and start getting them and trying to see if I could sell them,
Yeah.
especially the some of the warmers. I think some were like $9. I think I got one for $9, and I was like, wow. I just had a counselor who was looking for one. I'm like, that's perfect deal for her. It was
Yeah.
simple. It was white. So yeah, I was excited. I was excited. And there was a lot of stuff I was able to get at 10 o'clock in the morning. So
Yeah.
there was still a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, some little things sold out, but for the most part, it felt like there was still a lot of stuff on there. I was right in
Yeah.
the middle of an order when it went off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what time it went out, but I know that I had like I was able the when you told me kind of reminded me. I already knew about it, but you reminded me with the text that you sent, and then I immediately like reached out to just friends and clients and family members and stuff because I already got my mom into Scentsy. I got my aunts into Scentsy,
Everybody.
so everybody, and they love it. So I was just like, hey, there's this flash sale, do you want anything, do you want me to order anything for you? And of course I get a 20-minute break, and then at lunch I get a 40-minute break, and even at lunch I was still able to get a couple things that some of my niece had mentioned that she wanted.
Yeah.
um and so yeah, I was able to get quite a few things. Of course, like I said, I did some damage, but I'm hoping to get a nice return in the end. And of course I got a couple things for me too, because like those Scentsy bars, I was surprised they were $1 something. And those are the scents that I've been hearing a lot from YouTubers and stuff like that, people that are online, that they smell so good, and I'm like, oh, I've been wanting to try that. So yeah,
Awesome.
I was excited.
And the ones that you're going to resell, you can choose if you want to sell them at full price or sale price.
That's
So,
awesome.
like,
Hmm.
I Up is one of my most popular sellers at events. And even though I got them for $25 today, I'll still sell them for $85 at my events.
That's that's awesome. Yeah, I got one of those. I thought I didn't have one, but that's
Mhm.
great to know.
It's one of my favorite warmers. You can see.
I see that. I love the Cinderella one. The
Yeah,
Cinderella carriage. Oh my gosh.
I
That
had
one
one, but
I
the dog
sold
broke it.
yeah, that one and the Disney Castle. I like that one too a lot.
Hmm.
Cool one. But yeah, so you didn't get anything this one, or you just got that one. You were able to get some things.
Um, no, I wasn't going to buy anything. I'm like, I don't need anything. For me, uh, there's some things like Stitch and Up. Those warmers are really popular at events for me. But what I find is my customers usually want new stuff because they've been buying for so long. So if I buy older stuff, even if it's discounted, they're
Yeah.
not really that excited about it, and I end up getting stuck with it. So flash sales like this, I usually never buy like the scent circles or the bars, but pink cotton pods is one of my favorite pods. So I bought like 20 of those just in case it doesn't come back. There was a couple bars that I bought that are good sellers for me. All my favorite bars, oh, Moana, the Disney Moana bar. It was like
Mhm.
$1.63, and that one's popular for me at events. I bought a bunch of those. Um, but for myself, I don't think I really bought anything. But I've had customers, like I had a customer for a long time. She's been looking for Winnie the Pooh buddy. So I snatched that real quick. And yeah, I just had customers text me throughout the day, and I put an order together and place it. But I did buy stuff for events, not too much
Right.
um for myself.
The Sanderson sisters, I was surprised to see that. I think it was $4, right? I
Yeah.
think it was $4. And some of my coworkers, they love that scent. I love it too, but I have one like, oh my gosh. And so I did stock up on that, and she was like, yeah, I want to, and you can't buy it anymore unless you have
Yeah.
it in your club.
Yeah.
So,
So my what was I gonna say? There's some things I would have bought at full price, like Stitch. If that's what I didn't really understand, because Stitch sold out, I think, or went away last time we had it. So they if they had put it out at regular price, I think they would have still sold a lot. So I was really surprised to see Stitch on there. Because he's usually very popular. And for the last 3 years, we've had some sort of Stitch collection release in January.
Yeah, it was pretty. I think it was like, what was it, 15 or 9? I can't
It was
remember.
like
But
$16,
yeah,
regularly 55.
yeah. I'm not a.
Um,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So for me, I bought the pink cotton pods and vanilla mint pods because we don't have those. Um,
So I,
and one of the rosemary rabbit buddy clips because I like bunnies.
oh, you do? They're
Yeah.
super cute. Yeah. I really like I think I got the Sebastian Scentsy Buddy.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm really into Disney and Little Mermaid and Cinderella, and so
Mhm.
I've been, and I was late to join Scentsy, like I when they had that collection out, when the Little Mermaid collection came out, and I guess I found afterwards, and so I was like, oh, that's a pretty good price, and I'm
Mm.
like, got one
That
of
one
those.
sold fast.
Yes, a lot of the
Sold
things
real
started.
fast.
I think at 10 o'clock, I saw a lot of things already sold out, but at 12, when it was my lunch, I saw like a lot, like almost more than half. Like it was like
Yeah.
selling quick.
Yeah.
So I knew that when I got home, it was going to be, at the end of the day.
Yeah, I want to say it ended probably like around 2 or 2:30. I was driving home and I was a customer had texted me and I said, okay, I'll place the order when I get home because I didn't have her address with me and I had to leave. And by the time I got home, it was over.
Brandy,
Yeah.
does it end because it runs out of stuff or because I thought it was 24 hours?
Yeah. So they say up to 24 hours, but what happens is I'm just going to make up a number. So basically they know, if you see the banner, it says like it could take up to 3 weeks for orders to
Oh,
process.
yes, yes.
So they know like in 3 weeks, they can process 1,000 orders. So it's probably like 100,000.
Got
But
it.
by the time so when they get to that number, they shut it
Mhm.
down because
Got it.
otherwise they won't be able to process.
Fulfill okay.
It'll just be so long before they
Mhm.
ship those things.
Yeah.
So that's what they kind of have to do. And one thing that a lot of people have been asking, and I don't know if you have heard this from your customers yet, is, why are we offering these Disney warmers at such a discount? These warmers are like $85, $60, and then on sale for $25, $16. And part of that is that in 2020, since 2020, 2021, since he couldn't keep up with us, the way they described it is like they were holding on to our coattails as consultants and they literally couldn't keep up with us. I'm not sure when you guys joined, but everything sold out like within minutes. We'd release something, sold out, sold out, sold out. Even catalog stuff we couldn't keep in stock. It was crazy. So 2021 was like that. 22 beginning was kind of like that too. It was very, very busy. And I would say 2020 was like that. They couldn't keep things in stock. So they really, really upped the amount of items they were ordering and for us to sell. And so in 2021, we were good. Like things weren't selling out as bad. And because they upped that number so high. And then 2022 came, the beginning was heavy, big sales, and then it really slowed down. So 21, we had a almost $1 billion year, and 22 was like 750,000. So still a lot, but you can see there is a difference. So what happened towards the later part of 22 was that they had upped these numbers so high and we're just not selling them. So they just have so much excess and there's only so much space to store it. So they've got to do these sales and kind
Yeah.
of figure that out. So what they did tell us was that going into 23, we might see more quicker sellouts, you know, instead of a product being discontinued, or, you know, put back into the vault, we'll see more sellouts in a few days, because they're ordering less of the product.
Mm.
So hopefully they, you know, they order things 6 months in advance. So it's hard to project all that. So hopefully they can kind of figure that out. And, you know, it's a bummer. Like I was getting my hair done today during the sale, and my hairdresser just bought this up warmer for $85. And then I was showing her the sale and I was like, oh, and she's like,
My-
oh, well, I'm glad I got it because I might not have got it. And that's just the thing, is you never know. It
Yeah.
might sell out. Like,
My brother had bought the Yoda at regular price.
yeah. Yeah. I was
Wow.
trying to think, like, what's that one? Little Mermaid hasn't come back.
Yeah.
So if you didn't get that warm, and it sold out in a day or two, I think. So if you didn't get that warmer, you're SOL. And so, so there's plenty. Look, here's the doggy. There's a dog here. So if you didn't get the warm,
I have a Little Mermaid that I'm hanging on to for my friend.
yeah, yeah. So sometimes you just never know, where, you know, if it's gonna sell out. Like the Groot warmer, I mean, that one sold out in a couple hours and hasn't come back. So you just never know if it's gonna go or not. And if it's something you really, really love, then get it. If it's not, then wait, and maybe it'll go on clearance. Maybe it won't. So yeah. All right. But yeah, overall, I think, you know, the flash sale, these sales was really good. It lasted longer than the last one. So that's good, because the last one only lasted like 2 hours, I think. And then they shut it off. So at least we learned that. And now they made room, plenty of room for all the spring stuff that's coming. Which if you stay on, I'm gonna try and keep this to about 45 minutes. If you stay on, I might show you a little sneak peek. But I can't do that on record. So anyways, okay, so did you happen to see all of the news articles that came out this morning? So this morning they posted 11 new news articles. So it's a lot of information, and I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit more information or details about that. So I'm going to open my news tab so that, okay. So if you don't know, Scentsi's core like value is give more than you take. So they try, I mean, I've been with Scentsy for a little bit over 11 years, and I've never felt like they didn't care or they were just out to make money. They have to make money. They're a business, and they have to be able to put some money aside so that they can invest in our future business, right? So there are times that we're going to have product price increases, and everywhere that's happening, right? Everywhere there, you know, in all fall and winter, they tried to help us by giving us those bar, you know, warmer and bar specials, you know, buy the warmer, get the bars free or whatever. And so they try where they can to help us out. And we're still really lucky when we with our like party plan or compensation, in that not all businesses like us get to use their host rewards. You know, like you have to have a host to get those rewards, but we can host parties 5 times a month and get all those rewards ourselves. So there's still a lot of perks to it. So there are some changes coming to the new catalog. So the first one is that bathroom cleaner is increasing from $8 to $10. Not too big of a deal. Most of the other product ones are $10. I should have opened this one. Let's see what else. And that just says it. So there's a handful of warmers that they're going to increase the price on for $5, but that means you get 5 more PRV when you sell it too. So basically, most of the $30 warmers are changing to $35. $35 warmers are changing to $40 warmers. And then there's a handful of other warmers you can see in the news article. I posted it in the Catch Me Up post. But they're moving up $5. So some like 55 to 60, some 45 to 50. And that's just to help with the manufacturing costs and shipping. Shipping's a really big cost for us right now, and that's where it gets delayed the most. So and the whiff box is a big one. It'll go from $30 to $35. And then there's a bunch of products that are going to be discontinued from the catalog. So again, you can check the workstation for the complete list, but I know it is a lot of body ones. So soap, scrub, fragrance mist are being taken out of the catalog. The pet collection being taken out of the catalog. And let's see, sugar soap, dish soap, scent soft, and car bar clips. No, car bar. Oh yeah, car bar clips. Oh good. I thought he said car bars, but it's just the clips. I sell more car bars anyways. So those things are being taken out of the catalog, but not necessarily being discontinued. They're going to be changed over to limited time offer seasonal releases. When, for example, when Sugar Scrub and Soak launched, they were LTOs. They were a limited time release, like Mother's Day collection kind of thing. And we sold thousands of them. Like people couldn't get enough of them because it had kind of a deadline and it could sell out. But then when we put it in the catalog, barely any. And sales just completely dropped. So they're trying to, the same thing happened with Buddies. Buddies were almost null. Like we didn't sell any Buddies when they were in the catalog, but took them out of the catalog, released them one at a time, and people went crazy. And now it's one of our top selling products. So they're thinking we're going to go back to those LTOs with some of these products and see if that helps their sales, because all of these items combined make up less than 3% of company sales. So it's very small.
Do you know if we'd still be able to get like the body wash or cream in our club?
Yeah, so it's not all body lines. So body wash and cream are sticking around. It's just fragrance mist, soak, and sugar scrub.
Okay.
That
my coworkers cannot get enough jammy time.
Oh yeah, the body wash. That's a good one. It's so good for the babies too. Yeah, so that's the ones that are going to be discontinued. And then okay, so did you guys have any questions about that? Are you bummed about it? I'm like, oh man, I like the fragrance mist.
Well, I started using like the pet care, the sprays and stuff. So I mean, I like it. It works on Chiquito, my little dog. So I mean, I'm hoping they don't discontinue it because I really enjoy I mean, well, I don't enjoy it, but I can see a difference in how the scent, my dog, I have to wash them as often or have them groomed as often, because with that spray, it does really help. So I don't know. That was kind of, I didn't know this. I mean, I know that I saw since he released so much news all of a sudden, like I've been checking every, like when I go in and check about an order or whatever, I do go to the news and see. And usually I follow this girl on YouTube, and she kind of like always has the top information, but there hasn't been anything. And all of a sudden I go in there, I'm like, oh my gosh, like it doesn't end. So I haven't had a chance to see everything, but I did see that they're going to increase prices. I was like, but the way you put it out there, it makes sense on what they're doing. But so I'm a little bummed about the dog spray and all of
Yeah.
that.
And
Mhm.
honestly, people probably won't even notice the price increase on the stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely like I am a big pet user. The shampoo, I have two big dogs. I saw the German Shepherd and we have a lab that are in the water, like river water every day. And I keep that Scentsy Pet Fresh
Mhm.
freshen up pup in my car and I spray them down before they get in the car to come home. So I think maybe if you buy a couple, stock up a little bit, it'll be in clearance for a little while and then they'll release, like I would imagine in the spring they might do a release of it, or maybe at in the fall they might do a release of it and we'll be able to get some. But like I just got hooked on the Scentsy Soft too, like they're taking that out of the catalog and I'm like, man, I just started using that and like got hooked on it, but oh well.
So it won't be available at all.
It'll be on clearance while supplies last, but they'll, like they said, they'll move it to seasonal. So maybe when they release, like how in the winter we had the cranberry garland exclusive scent in the whiffs, and this maybe they'll add it into that. So it'll just be
But they're still keeping the laundry line.
Yeah, laundry is all staying except for scent
Soft.
the laundry. Okay. Yeah. And we'll just have to see. Oh my gosh. Did you not get enough I was gone all day, so she's like, oh.
Yeah, same here. I've been gone all day, so whenever I have to go on the computer or whatever, my dog's like really wants to be just like you see him, he just stares at me like,
Yeah.
"Kid, like what are you doing?"
What are you
Like,
doing? I want to do it too.
yeah.
Yeah, this one, look, this is what happens. I'm on my phone and she's like, no. And she'll
Yep, they want attention. They want attention too.
yeah.
I have 3 cats sitting by me right now.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised the other dog's not in here. She usually comes in here. Bust through the door. Okay. So we'll go through the other stuff kind of quick. Shipping delays for the Disney drive-in warmer. So if you order one from now until the end of the month, I think they said it's about a 2-week delay, but it won't hold up other orders. So if you order other stuff with it, you'll be okay. That stuff will ship separately. Catalog packs are going to be 20 in a package instead of 25. So, but they're going to be the same price. So we're, so essentially the price is going up on those, but they're lowering the quantity so that the price stays the same. Which is nice. A lot of things in Scentsy have never been raised. Like they've never raised the price of catalogs before in 17 years. Well, probably in the beginning they were a little bit cheaper, but for at least 11 years they haven't raised the price. Like with bars have been $5 when they started and just recently went up to $6, so they really haven't gone up very much in price. So Scentsy really tries to not raise prices when they can, but sometimes you can't help it. So another thing that's coming is replacement products in Scentsy Club. So if there's something in your club that's going to be discontinued, like because bars you can get forever, always in your club, but say the body wash you can't. So if somebody has Jammy Time body wash in club and it's going to be discontinued, there will be a little picture next to it that says, try this. So for Jammy Time, maybe they'll do pink cotton or who knows what. And it will give a recommendation for something to try. So that's kind of fun that they're doing that. Let me go to the bottom. Flash sale. You'll see some changes on your works on your website. They're just kind of updating the collections page so it's a little cleaner. Since there's so many different collections, instead of everyone having a different one, they're gonna have like Disney, and then you can go in and see the different Disney collections, and they'll have Marvel. You can go in and see the different Marvel collections.
I saw that today, actually.
Yeah, I hadn't looked at it yet.
Yeah, I saw it. They already changed it.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
So do you remember the Scentspirations collection that we had in December? It was like vanilla
Yeah.
bean buttercream, and then they had
Loved
different
it.
things. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
so good, so popular. They're doing it again
Mhm.
with Go-Go Mango. So it's a Go-Go Mango Scentspiration. It's very tropical. It looks so fun. If you got the whiff box last month, it had a little tester cup in it of mango margarita, and that's one of the scents. And if you didn't get it, it was amazing. It smells so good. um I had a question. So they will just no hand soaps. Hand soaps are staying. Only um only fragrance mist, sugar scrub, and soap are being in the body collection, are being taken out of the catalog. And website is $10 a month. Okay, so the Scentspirations is coming February 13th, but January 23rd, so that's next Monday, we can get the sample set. So if you have a party, or you're gonna close a party, you can order the 4 bars and make samples of that for your customers, which is a really, really good tool. So the scents are Go-Go Mango, obviously, which is such a good summer scent. It's going to be $20, just super simple. It's not going to have a box and all the other stuff, which just simple. Let's see, Go-Go Mango. So mango margarita, which is tropical fruits blended with juicy mango and a dash of sparkling citrus. It's so good. Mango shortcake, which is warm baked cupcake topped with whipped vanilla and mango. And mango wildflower, a grove of wild hibiscus and tropical freesia sweetened with juicy mango. Oh, those sound good. So that's exciting, and kind of starting to get your customers into that spring before they, because February is going to be the last month of the fall catalog. So this is something to kind of get people who are just over winter scents, to give them something. So I foresee that one to be a very good seller. Okay, so the last thing is transition. So woohoo, perfect. So I'll make this quick. Transition month is February. Have any of you guys been through a transition yet? Did you transition from spring to summer?
Oh, once.
Or transition from spring, summer to fall? So what happens is February, almost everything is 10% off. So 6-pack of bars is 10% off. Pretty much all the 6-packs are 10% off. Almost all the warmers and things are 10% off. So it's a good way to tell people, it's your last chance. So pretty much anything in the catalog that, of course, I don't have a catalog right here, but anything in the catalog that's on the fall winter page. So the new releases, the holiday, most of the spices, probably most of the woods, anything that's new will go away. So the last day you can get them is the end of the month. And then there'll be some warmers that get discontinued. There'll be some scents in like laundry, like let's say black raspberry vanilla will be discontinued. They'll add a new scent. So there'll be a lot of changes, and there'll be 10% off. So on the 25th, I think, is the first world tour. That's not our world tour, but it's the first one in the United States. So when that happens, everybody gets to see the catalog. So on the 25th, we'll get to see the new catalog. You'll be able to do like process of elimination and figure out like, oh my gosh, the succulent warmer is not in the catalog. That means it's discontinued. So you'll some things will be obvious, some things won't. And then on February 1st, we'll get an official discontinued list. So here's all the scents that are being discontinued. Here's the oils, everything that's being discontinued. At that time, some things may come back in next winter, like Christmas cottage always comes back, blah, blah, blah. But you'll want to let your customers know that this is for sure the last time they're going to be able to get their stuff, and it's 10% off. If they're not ready, they can put it in club. So, so that'll happen on the 1st. Also, they listed there's some things that are going to be discontinued. I think Snow White and Frozen, those collections are going to be vaulted. And on the 1st, you'll be able to order transition sets. So you can order new catalogs, you can order product sheets, brochures, and testers. So if you use testers, then order. If you don't use testers, then don't order. I always do order the transition set. So there's a full set, which is like all 80 cents in the catalog, but you already have those, a lot of those. You have Luna, you have Black Raspberry Vanilla, you have Amazon Rain. So you don't need the whole set. You just need the transition set of the new scents that are coming back in this catalog. And we'll talk about this again when it gets closer, but just so you have an idea of, when you see it, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to buy all this. No, you don't. If you don't use testers, then don't order them, but they're good to have on hand so people can smell. And if they ask you like, well, how does this smell? You can smell it and tell them, unless you're going to order every bar, which is not recommended.
Brandy,
Yeah.
do you happen to know, because this is the first time that I only was with Scentsy for one summer so far. Rainbow sherbet, is that a staple? Like, is that one that comes back?
It has been back for it came out one year, came back, and then it came back last year. So we'll find out. I hope so. It's a good one.
I have many of my coworkers are asking me for that one.
Yeah.
And I have 2 in my club. So I've been like selling those 2
rationing them out. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a very good one. So I hope it comes back. But I don't know yet. I know some things, but some things I like to keep for a secret. And the thing that will be exciting for us when we go to our world tour, because we're last, is you get to smell them. So if you go to world tour, you get a set of testers. So you get to smell all the scents, and they have all the products set up, all the new stuff set up. So you get to see it, take pictures of it, so that when customers ask you about it, you can tell them. And I think you get a 5-pack of bars, like 5 of the new fragrances. So it's exciting. So that'll happen. And so things that are on the discontinued list are while supplies last. So if Christmas Cottage is a bar that's being discontinued and it sells out on February 15th, it's gone. You won't be able to get it the rest of the month. So it's good to, it doesn't usually happen with bars. It usually happens with warmers or body products. So we know the pet products are going to go. We know the dish soap's going to go. Scentsy Soft. I think those things are probably going to go first, because people are like, oh my gosh, they're going to be gone and I can't get them anymore. So it's key to let people know things early in the month. And then what also will be available is a new season sales kit. And that is little groups of new products. So they might have, say we have a new scent in laundry. Let's say like it's Fiji flower. And so you'll be able to get like one bottle of soap and one or laundry liquid and one whiff tub or little thing of, yeah, one laundry liquid and one small container of whiffs. So you can get those early. You can order those on February 1st and you can make samples of it and have it ready to send out with the new catalogs or your first parties in March. So you don't have to order on the 1st. You don't have to order any of it. You can also order home, or I think it's called the scent collection, where you get one of each of the new 10 bars. So you can order that. I don't know if you can see in this picture, but see those little, all those drawers right there on the floor behind my purse. Oh, there's my other dog. I get the wax and I make felt samples and some regular samples, and then they're all in there. So I get the 10, I make samples right at the beginning, and that way for the whole season, if somebody wants samples of a new scent or I'm sending out mail, I can put those scents in with that and get them out. So my job next month is to get rid of all those samples because I don't need those fall samples in July. So my job in February is to get rid of all that. Yeah, and then we'll be gung-ho on March 1st with the new catalog. So the last thing is just don't share the new catalog and what you find out. Like I'll share, like I know one thing and I already sent it to my best friend because I know she's gonna love it. And so so something like that you can share, but don't post like everything on social media, because as soon as you start sharing the spring stuff, people will stop buying and then you're done for with that season, with that month, because people will just wait until March. So whew, okay, I think that's all. Any questions or anything you want to add? I'm just gonna look real quick. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oops. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the recording then.